See, when I saw this, at first I was gonna debunk a Taekook moment, like I said I would, but instead I decided I was gonna throw some shade. Because this person did not watch my videos. No way you watch my videos and say blah blah blah. Like, look, I don't make these videos because I want to convince Taekookers. You guys are in a cult. Have you ever seen cult people? They do not, they only listen to their leader, like you guys with Taekook lies and nobody else. So I don't expect you to believe me. You're never going to believe me because you don't like what you see if it does not align with your theories. So yeah, Jikook is fan service. Say something new, please. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's throw some shade, boo boo. Let's throw some shade. Exhibit A, we are looking at a frustrated Taekooker called Devi something. Everything that he says never comes true. So here is where he was talking and researching about Taekook enlisting together, hoping and praying that Taekookers join the buddy system, asking a friend they had about their kids and whether they use the buddy system. Like, as you can see, if you can pause the screen and read, this is him desperately hoping that Taekookers enlist with the buddy system. However, look who enlisted with the buddy system. Look who enlisted. Oh, poor Davy. He must be crying right now. He must be crying. Is he crying? Well, he cried and now he's coping. He's telling us that karma is coming our way, that we are gonna see who laughs at the real end. It's like Taekookers have not learned anything. Everything they predict never comes through. Meanwhile, Jikookers, when you say something is gonna happen, it happens because we have studied our faves and we know what they do and how they are, and we know Jikook is real, and real means a couple, and couples are consistent. Consistency means patterns. So when we say something is gonna happen, it happens. But because Taekookers are shipping something that's not true with a member who is straight, likes women, they're never going to be right. So he's saying that karma is going to come our way. Davy, mark my words, karma is going to come your way. Karma is going to come your way. You wait and see. When Solo Era started, Taekookers started saying that JK was going to appear in V's album. But you know what happened instead? Do you know which album JK appeared on? Yeah. Then they said that Taekook was gonna promote together, and I was like, in what world? And you know who promoted together? What was that about? Taekook karma? More like Jikook karma. When Solo Era started, they said that we were gonna get Taekook Bon Voyage. First of all, when I saw that, I laughed so hard. Like, it was the funniest thing I have ever heard in my life. I couldn't stop laughing because these were truly are the delusional. Was that Taekook Bon Voyage? Nah, no, it wasn't. It was Jikook, their own version of Bon Voyage called Are You Sure? In case you didn't know, here they are holding hands. He was saying? Then they said, oh, jokers, keep crying. Wait until JK comes and reacts to Layover and promotes Layover. But we all know what happened, don't we? JK came. What did he react to? Who did he promote instead? And now you guys are over here wanting them to go on a yacht. And apparently there's a comment down there saying they already did. They went on a yacht already? Was it in your dreams? And why are you wishing they could go on a yacht anyway? I bet it's because Jikook were on a boat, isn't it? Isn't it? It's because Jikook were on a boat, isn't it? You always want what we have. You're always wishing for what we have. You have backed the wrong horse, which is Taekook. They are not real. They are not a couple. And so you're always going to be wrong. And when you're wrong, instead of admitting you are wrong, you find some kind of defense mechanism, which is called denial. And then when we see that Jikooker going, were found in the airport together, you start saying it's not JK. Like, you don't even know your faves. You can't even recognize him. Like, you will say that tiny blur behind V is JK, but this man here, we can see his eyes. That's not JK. It's the same reason why you said it was not V in Paris, even though we could see that it was V. But you will find some microwave quality photo and say that that's Taekook. But when there is blatant evidence of them, you refuse to admit it's them because it does not align with your fake theories. And when you're not lying and not noticing your fibs, you're over here saying that this gives couple in romance but have to act like friends in front of cameras. They hold themselves back. So what I'm seeing is that this money_vook can see that Taekookers are friendship. If you can say that it's giving friends, that's what it is. They are friends. They're friends. There doesn't need to be an explanation as to why Taekook act like friends. They act like friends because they're friends. It's not that because, they gotta do it behind the cameras. You guys are so, like, if Taekook have talked in the background and they said, JK, you need to act like a couple with Jimin in front of cameras, why is there no boundaries? Why are there no limits? If this was an arranged thing, they should have boundaries and limits. JK should have boundaries and limits. He should not be going around squeezing and caressing and rubbing on Jimin's butt. That is crossing a line. He should not be over there sucking on Jimin's ear and letting him mark him up. That is crossing a line. He should not have enlisted with Jimin. He should have enlisted with V. That is crossing a line. Right now, he's spending every second, every minute with Jimin in the military, showering with Jimin every day. And where is V? Just there, okay with it? The day you accept that V is straight is the day that you're going to be happy. Then maybe you will stop having to cope by saying that "are you sure" is CGI. Like, are you kidding me? Saying that JK's mom is not JK's mom. Like, what is wrong with you people? The other day, V's friend on Instagram called V a bachelor and you guys went mad because V's friend called him a bachelor. Bachelor telling you guys the truth that V is a bachelor because we saw Dispatch announcing that Tenny broke up. Many Korean news outlets announced that Tenny broke up. So yeah, V is now a bachelor. No, he's not married to JK. No, they do not have 3 kids. This is another joker, a fellow joker, trying to make fun of the Taekookers, where they're always like, we need to be strong when something doesn't work out for you. If you're rooting for a sheep where you have to cry every time and almost unalive yourself and have to cope and be strong, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? It should be exhausting at this point. Give up and go home. You don't have to ship V with a member. You don't have to ship anybody. Just stand BTS, enjoy their content, and go to bed happy. Why do you have to cope? Taekook karma? No Taekook karma. Jikook karma? Yes, Jikook karma is coming and it's on the way. I hope you're ready.